Hey everyone, this is Ryan B with Practical Forex Trading. This is your weekly analysis for the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the DJIA, the US 30, basically the main leading economic indicator for US markets. Date is March 1st, 2020. If you want to stay up to date with all of our trading analysis videos, make sure you click that red subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Okay. Yep, we had a huge sell-off this week, but guess what? Still bullish. And let's talk about why. Okay, so this is a multi-year, so an 11-year ascending trend channel for the Dow Jones. Right? Starts here. We see price within this parallel trend channel, slowly moving up. Right? From the big sell-off, 2008, that was the big collapse. See price, this is a fast-moving average, the 20-week moving average. Price moving along above it, but every once in a while just kind of staying pretty tame along with it. And then we saw a big sell-off in 18, which was then a quick buy up again. And now we see, even with last week's price action, that really we've got some support here at the 23 to 24,300 mark. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at that zone. There we go. We see for many weeks in 2018, price kind of stayed in here, then shot out. Price rode on top of that for a number of weeks, had a false breakout. Price then shot up above this 24,300 mark. Right, we find support there. Now, once again, big sell-off. But guess what? It just kind of cooled things out after. You can't just keep going up forever, right? You always have to have a correction consolidation. That's really healthy, because that means in the long term, it's much more likely that you'll find support there again, right? So every time price comes down but finds support, it's a really good thing. Let's go ahead and look at our daily. So that was last week's action. Pretty crazy. Huge sell-off. But we see here a bullish doji candle, actually implying possibly that the buy of this candle closed above this 25,300 line. Let's go put that here. Actually, like this whole zone. See how price closes above this, close above it, above it. So even with the big sell-off, boom, here's a big buy. So now typically in Forex, right, so foreign exchange, you don't use volume, but for stocks, you can. This represents buying volume, buying and selling volume, right? Okay, so we see here that there was a considerable spike of buying on Friday. And in fact, it was more buying than it had occurred on any single day in 2020. Okay, so that tells you something. If you look back here, look at these other places where there's lots of buying. It happens on these support lines. So price had been continuing up, but buying had really kind of, hung off. So what happens? Take profits, profit taking. Price goes down. Yes, coronavirus was a trigger event, but there's always going to be a trigger event to the technical analysis. So now, if we was an actual bear, if we said the Dow Jones is bearish, it would have to be below 23,000. So let's say bearish below 23,000. Right? Because then we're going to be getting into this territory here. I mean, it could even do this breakout action thing, move back up. I don't think it will. I think it just did. So now we've been looking at the fastest moving average. Let's look at the long. Let's look at the 200. What's the long-term scenario? Oops, not the volume. Take that off. Moving average. Okay. So price is moving below the 200, which sometimes can be a great buy, but it's going to be about what happens next. because the bearish scenario would be, because now you've got resistance here, 27,400. So what we could see is price continue for the rest of the year to fill back in this ascending triangle of 27 up to 27,400. Or if we see a scenario like 2019, price will, a lot of buying will ensue, push price above 27,500, and then the bull's back on. Let's go ahead and draw our parallel trend line to show what that would look like. So if this kind of buying occurs, we will see price move back above this, fill in this ascending triangle, push back above 27,400, reaffirm the bullish case. So there you go. My sentiment is long-term bullish. Support 23,000, 2,400. So this whole entire zone is support. Right there. Bearish with a close below 23,000. Like leaving a little spike doesn't concern me. If prices like, candles were like the selling to continue and go down, sure. But a long way for it to happen. A lot of price action would need to be proven. Yeah, bullish. So anyways, have a good week. Wish you very profitable trading.